Well, good morning, Insomniacs. Welcome to The Gallery, which is a game about a museum curator who's held hostage by an artist with a bomb. And actually, there may be two mad artists with bombs. I don't know. So let's waste no time and get started, I guess. Choose your protagonist. Well, the 80s and the 2021s. Ooh, loud music. United Kingdom, 1981. A nation divided. Riots and social unrest have left society flirting with anarchy. The people's anger honed into the Prime Minister as her popularity plummeted. Some speculated she would not outlast a head of lettuce.
The subject's auburn hair has been accentuated by the artist's use of alizarin crimson, often used to paint blood. It makes for a truly evocative frame in which to nestle such a powerful visage. And the artist has mainly used round and filbert brushes to perfect the curvature of the model's features.
Is that a guy or a girl?
Does it matter?
Fair enough. It's an awesome piece.
Well, if you like that, I think you'll absolutely love this piece. It just came in last week. Oh, no flash photography, sir.
Oh, sorry, it's just, don't get to see a lot of indie portrait exhibition these days.
Portraiture's always been my thing.
Now give me that!
What can I show you next?
Well, I've had a good look around, actually, and I can't really find what I came to see. It's the, Prime Minister's portrait.
Arriving tomorrow, sir. It'll be on display in our main exhibition room, exclusively for the weekend.
Got it. Well, guess I'll have to come back then.
I know nothing about art, although I do follow a YouTube channel called Great Art Explained, which is an excellent channel that tells you why great art is considered great art. Which sometimes it may not often be obvious why certain art is admired as it is, but I find it very informative.
Thank you again for visiting, sir.
Please, call me Taylor. Is she all right with those easels?
Oh, don't mind her. She's just my intern.
All right.
Anyway, Taylor, I'm Morgan.
Pleasure's all mine, Morgan. If you don't mind my asking, what time you finish, maybe I could hear some more critiques over a drink.
Oh, wow. And I wasn't expecting that.
Well, I'm full of surprises, me.
It takes guts to approach a woman in her place of work.
Or how else would you ask someone out?
Already the chat is saying, decline, he's going to rob you. I don't see why that's the case. He's planning on coming back tomorrow. Then again, if this were me, if I were she, ooh, I don't know. And somebody blatantly hit on me? Well, geez, I'd probably accept.
You're a bit younger than what I usually go for.
Well, age is just a number in my mind.
The bar on the high street. 8 p.m.
See you then.
What are you looking at, intern?
How many customers was that for the day?
5.
Right.
Oh, hi, gallery.
Was that the last of the easels, Sam?
Yes, Miss Haynes. I arranged them in the storeroom and cleaned the toilets just like the boss.
Is there anyone else left in the building?
No, it's just us.
I'll lock up early then. Is there something wrong with your back?
No, it's nothing.
Then quit complaining.
I took some painkillers in the office.
Okay. We've got a big weekend ahead. I need you fighting fit.
Of course, I will be.
Good.
There is one thing, Morgan. I've been interning here for a while now, and I've learned so much from you, including what you look for in good portraiture.
Oh, Sam, I'm so sorry, but we just haven't been turning over enough for me to pay you.
No, it's nothing to do with that.
Oh.
Do you think it's good enough to have a small part in the exhibition this weekend?
Let me take a closer look.
Yeah, let me see here. I don't think I'd... Well, I am the curator of the museum. I guess I would have a say in this. I'm not used to being in a position of authority. I like it.
I think... it looks right at home. Congratulations, Sam. You have your first exhibited piece of art.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, you don't need to say anything. Your talent earned this.
Thank you so much, Morgan.
Now go home and get some rest. We're going to have a lot more customers this weekend.
I'll be in early to help you receive the Prime Minister's portrait.
What is that shrill, piercing, ringing sound?
Right.
How are you spending the weekend? Well, here's one for the more sophisticated listener. An officially commissioned portrait of the Prime Minister is going on display at Argyle Manor.
For those of you playing at home, that is a radio. We used to listen to those when music came on. And it's something you couldn't control with your computer. There were people who just played music at random. Well, it wasn't random. It was usually a very strict playlist. But it was controlled by them. It wasn't controlled by you.
The painting was done by none other than Turner Prize-winning portraitist Nicky Dryden Oakes.
Britain has been torn asunder. Hardship is befalling the populace like a plague. What is our future?
Hey!
What is our future?
Oi! What's going on here?
What's all this then?
Was he threatening you, madam?
Yes, he smashed my radio.
You need to listen to... All right, quieten down, quieten down.
He smashed my goddamn radio.
Yes, he snuck up on me and shouted at me and he destroyed my radio.
Right, fella. Don't make this difficult. You're under arrest for disturbing the peace, mate. I'll take him to the road and radio in for a car to pick him up.
Yeah, don't forget to read him his rights as you go.
Yeah. Come on. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defense.
Is it broken?
Seems like it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Looks an expensive model, too.
It was.
This is my ghetto blaster.
Me and my partner will be on duty locally through the night. We'll be alert to any disturbances.
Appreciate it.
Megaphone Mel. I was all for protesting until he kicked my effing radio.
Morgan? Is that your disappointed face?
Nikki, of course not. You'd never see that. It's my extremely surprised face. To what do I owe the pleasure, Miss Dryden Oaks?
Well, I was just passing through the area. I did see some police hanging about outside, though.
Oh, just checking up ahead of tomorrow. Let me show you the exhibition room.
What is that rubbish?
Power cuts, very 1970s too.
Oh, the Manor's electrics haven't been refined for a while, but they'll be back on shortly.
As if by magic.
And I've made space, especially.
Oh, well.
It'll be the absolute centerpiece.
You won't need that much space.
Oh, you brought it. What about the scheduled delivery?
I cancelled it, don't worry. I thought you'd appreciate a personal delivery. Who knows? The extra attention might even reel in some buyers for these others.
Oh, profits are from admission only. Everything else is about showcasing the portraits.
Questionable business model. You gonna get that?
No, it's not, urgent. Nikki, not here.
No better place. You owe me this much, don't you?
I should tell her I have a date. Hey, boom, Mike! I saw it. I saw it.
Disturb us. Now guard that case with your life.
I will, Nikki. I promise.
I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting? Remember that code, people. 1907. Hippies! I left it in the loo.
Morgan Haynes speaking. The exhibition's closed for the day.
Hi, Morg. It's me.
Again?
Look, sorry to pester. You'd think I was the baby of the family, wouldn't you?
Jamie, I can't talk to you.
Yeah, no, all it is I just need somewhere to bed down over the weekend. And it's the last time, all right? I promise.
You couldn't have waited until after the
in a
phone
position
call.
to help you anymore.
No, but I'll repay you with interest.
I can get some, like, investors for your gallery, and I'll sort it all out.
You're still here. Who's that?
Oh, it's no one.
I told you to clear this up.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't you fucking dare. Look, Morg, I've got
no one else to call.
Oi, seriously, Beth, leave it.
My name isn't Beth, you twat.
I don't give a fuck, Betty.
It's not Betty, either.
If it was a relative, I'd help out.
Jamie, let me speak to the girl.
Look, she's not a girl.
Okay, she's
Hand her the phone.
She wants to talk to you.
For those of you playing at home who are under the age of 40, that device he's handing over is a telephone, which used to be attached to cords.
Hello? Who is this? I'm his sister. I'm here to help.
I just met this guy at a bar and thought he was cool. But now, I'm going to call the police if he doesn't fucking leave.
You don't need to do that. Just listen to me.
He bought drugs.
Please.
His dealers know where I live now.
This is my parents' house.
I'm going to Oxford this year.
Just listen to me, okay?
What's your name?
Blake.
Blake. That's a beautiful name. Do you have any cash, Blake?
Yes, of course.
Give him everything you can for a hotel room tonight.
You're just trying to steal from me.
My name is Morgan Haynes. I'm the curator of the portrait exhibition at Argyle Manor.
Come here tomorrow and I will write you a check to remunerate you.
Deal?
Yes. Anything to get rid of him.
Thank you. And in the future, Blake, beware of people who promise you the world.
Lesson learned. Thank you so much.
I'm getting lots of achievements today. I'm out of checkwas.
Excuse me?
Oh, hi. I hope you don't mind me borrowing the armchair.
Oh, no, of course not. That's what they're out for, customers.
It's a bit rickety. Could do with a refurb. I'm looking to paint a copy of one of your...
I'm sorry, sir. We're closed.
Well, you don't usually close this early, do you?
No, but we've got a big weekend and so... Hang on, how did you get in? The front door should have been locked.
I'm afraid it wasn't.
I typed in my passcode and saw it lock, I'm sure of it.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I walked right in.
Stand firm on this one. I typed in that effing code myself.
That's not possible.
Well, it could have been an electrical fault. You've never had any power cuts or anything? It's not uncommon in old properties like this. And don't worry, I turned the lock with my own hands after I came in. Wouldn't want someone lifting these beautiful paintings.
You locked the door behind you?
Well,
That's not
they aren't
unusual.
quite Rembrandts.
Rembrandt was overrated.
Seriously?
A well-versed imitator of Caravaggio.
Each to their own. Look, sir, we have a big day tomorrow. We're closing early.
Oh, the Dryden Oaks portrait of the Prime Minister. How did you pull that off?
I met Nikki at a function at the World Trade Center in New York. We hit it off. We've finally found a way to collaborate.
Wow. An artist with Nikki's profile helping out a small exhibition like that is quite something.
She's doing me a great favor.
With no strings attached, too. I'm Dorian.
Morgan.
Now get
Dorian,
out.
Like...
Dorian Gray. Ironic, eh?
It's a lovely name. I must say, you're the first ever reproduction artist to visit one of my exhibitions.
You mean forger?
Faithful reproduction is a fine art in itself. Although you would be Rembrandting a Caravaggio.
Touché. I've been struggling for inspiration recently.
It's tough. I never had the talent myself, so I figured I'd contribute more by helping those who do.
In that case, could I paint you? You make such an amazing subject in so many ways. You're really quite enthralling.
No.
No. We're closed. I need you to go.
Well, let me make a start, at least. It's so rare to meet supporters of portraiture these days. Please? I really need this.
I suppose I could spare half an hour.
Brilliant.
My relationship
Let me
with
just
him
read
is at
them for
rock
you.
bottom. What's with the 3D Mona Lisa back there? You see that? It's got like chromatic aberration to it.
You prefer to paint standing?
Always. It allows me to zoom in and out on
See
the
that?
subject. How are you going to pose?
I don't know. It's harder than I thought.
Perfect. Stay like that.
Okay.
I'm sorry about my Rembrandt comment. I can have some strong opinions.
It was bold but valid. Rembrandt stole his students' work for the last 10 years of his career.
Why is she sitting still for this? He just kind of browbeat her into it, I guess, but she did kind of cave. It'd be funny if he just made a caricature like at the fair. You're not painting me as a furry, are you? Because I'm not here to help you make your own OC here.
This is going to be great.
Oh, plastic bottle. Fancy.
Mm.
Let's leave it there for tonight. I could sit for you again next week.
Let me do your skin tone as a base.
No, Dorian, I need to get home.
I'm not asking for much longer.
I know how you artists can get. If I let you start, we will be here all night.
No. Bad touch.
All right, this is over. I'm done.
I really wouldn't, you know. Stand up and this room ends up looking like a Jackson Pollock. Feel under your seat.
If this chair goes below 50, it will explode.
That is a PAD, a pressure-activated detonator. A bomb, Morgan. Similar principle to a grenade. Once the safety pin is removed, the striker lever and percussion cap collide, creating a spark which triggers the detonator. Once you sat down on that chair, you became the safety pin.
This isn't real.
No? Well, go on. Try it.
I wonder if there's actually an option to call his bluff on this one.
You've never been someone's muse, have you?
Game would be over real quick,
Like
but
Victorine Muron to Manet.
Do you want money?
Dormar to Picasso.
I could write
Andrew
you a
White
check.
painted Helga Testov 247
Or a painting.
times
You
behind
could
the back
take
of both
any
his
one
wife
of
and
these.
her husband.
Dorian, what do you want?
he's got me like painting me riding a unicorn out of a thundercloud.
Behind the drapes.
Multiple sockets. Fancy. Someone's really trying to get hold of you.
Mushmushy.
Morgan,
Yes, Nikki.
I need you again. I'll be at the Rampton. I've booked our usual suite. I'll make my excuses at home.
Nikki, tonight I really can't.
Think very carefully about the next word that comes out of your mouth. I'll take your silence as a yes.
Cauliflower. Damn it!
Don't let me down.
Mister, you can't be that hard up for models.
You can't keep me here.
Suzanne insisted on dozens of sittings when painting his subject. Goya sometimes needed just a day. I only want the night.
Get rid of that shit.
Mate, I'm a lager man through and through.
Nah, try it. Try it.
That hair is epic as hell.
Wait, that's rank. I think I'm done for tonight anyway.
What? Why?
Wait, my head's spinning. Come on, let's go.
You know your art, Dorian, but I take it you didn't learn how to make bombs at art school.
You assume I had the privilege of attending such an establishment? No. I grew up dirt poor in Belfast. My father taught me and my brother how to fight, shoot guns, build rudimentary explosives.
IRA? You don't sound Irish. And I thought they changed tack to hunger strikes.
I never said I was IRA. There are many angry people taking up arms in Britain and beyond. Just ask President Reagan and Pope John Paul II. Thanks for taking an interest in me, though.
How do I know the bomb under my chair is real?
I had a feeling you'd ask me that.
So I had one prepared in advance.
What's that? Dorian?
Nice synth sting.
Now, calmly tell me when Nikki's painting's being delivered.
First thing in the morning by a fine art transportation company.
And how's it being brought in?
Via the back door, just through there.
Great. So we have until the morning as I'd hoped.
So that's what you're really after. How did you get in here?
My uncle was a chimney sweep. As a teenager, I worked with him and learned how to scale houses and open unlocked windows. Such lowly manual jobs are all I could aspire to at that age.
Your painting style does seem somewhat practical. And you look like you could use a good night's sleep, too.
My reality means that I have to pursue my passion outside working hours. Anything else you want to critique to make me feel even more out of place? I know I might not look like you or talk like you.
That's not what I was doing. Art is for all, and all are welcome at my exhibitions.
Well, that's a utopian vision, isn't it? But my social strata means that I, like many, exist under a glass ceiling.
And you think what you're doing here will break that ceiling?
You think sleeping with Nikki will save your business?
Where are you going?
Toilet. Wash me brushes.
You can't leave me alone, surely. What if I try to escape?
I won't clean up the mess.
I just run out the door with a chair attached to my ass. Scream in pain, scream in panic. Scream in pain or scream in panic? I'd scream in pain because that chair does not actually look all that comfortable.
Ow! Ah!
Dare I ask?
Those damn enchiladas!
I'm on my period, you asshole. The stress is making the pain flare up. Ugh.
For fuck's sake. Man up.
Relationship consequence. So had I been nicer to him, he might have been nicer to me this then. I get it.
You didn't need to hold me hostage, you know. I'd have posed for you beyond tonight. Voluntarily.
That wouldn't set me apart.
What do you mean?
The recognition of one's work often depends on the mythos surrounding it. You know the story of the portrait of Madame X by John Singer Sargent? Scandalized for being too sexually suggestive by the bourgeoisie of 19th century France. And now it's one of the most famous portraits in history. Infamy is a strong currency.
So, this is some sort of performance piece.
A hostage portrait would be a watershed, don't you think? I want to be a trailblazer, Morgan. I need to grab people's attention by whatever means necessary.
I'm going to disagree with you on that one.
Commodifying your work for recognition. Some artist you are.
This unremarkable piece here, painted by some amateur pensioner with nothing better to do in retirement.
Well, that may be your view, but I curate my exhibitions with a range of tastes in mind.
Nothing to do with the fact that the artist lived next to Peter Sutcliffe, the Yorkshire Ripper.
That was just a coincidence.
Is it also a coincidence that you acquired it the day after the Ripper was sentenced to life for the murder of 13 innocent young women? You saw an angle. There are many trivialities that render talent meaningless. So, we have to adapt, commodify our work. If I'm living under a glass ceiling, then you're living inside a glass house.
Can we hurry up and get this moving along?
I see what
now?
you're saying. Commerciality is important. I'm fighting to survive too. Admissions are at an all-time low, and I'm hemorrhaging money from the residency at this manor.
So exploiting young workers and compromising your dignity is your solution?
Basically, yeah.
Hello?
Punks!
Wow. You need an alarm, love. Come on.
Seems like anyone can get in here these days.
Where's your safe?
I don't have one. Now, get off me!
Yeah, I thought you said you locked the door.
There's a bomb under my chair.
Why don't you stop talking shit? Hmm?
Get up!
Yeah.
Fucking hell. You reckon?
It's just one of my paintings. It's worthless.
There's nothing in the till. Nah, mate, that'll do.
One of me mates can move priceless artwork.
No, please stop! No, please don't take that! Don't take it, I'll do anything! Don't leave! Please don't leave!
Oh, what a night! Right then, guys, where are we going next?
Fuck! Ah! I'm finished! I'm fucking finished! You have no idea what the fuck you're doing, do you? You're just a hopeless, failed artist. A chancer who...
Go on. Keep going. I dare you.
I'm sorry.
I'm under a lot of stress lately.
I don't suppose you could have used some of that aggression on them, could you?
Could have done.
But me heart wasn't in it.
So, shall we?
Yeah, I could have kicked their ass. Studied Kung Fu pretty heavily down in Belfast. I object to this game thinking I should be nicer to the Mad Bomber. I think that really cost me a lot of, I don't know, narrative cachet.
There's talent in this room. I can see a few of these on the walls of great galleries.
Portrait painting is dying. TVs, Polaroid cameras. People have images on demand now. Why would they waste time and money seeing those images through someone's paintbrush?
Too afraid of what they might see. Nikki's been with her partner, what, 10 years now?
Relationships are complicated.
Wouldn't know.
Who is this?
What's all the noise, Jamie?
So this shitty room is all I'm worth, is it?
You're lucky there were any vacancies at all.
And be grateful Blake gave you cash.
Yes, good. Mate, can you restart the minibar, please? Sorry, sir, I can't do that.
We've had noise complaints about you. Whoops. Yeah, and as you paid in cash...
I'm going to need to ask for a chargeable credit card. Otherwise, we'll kick you out.
Yeah, oh, mate, I don't know. Look, just give me 1 second. Morg, listen, I need your credit card details.
You can't be serious.
They're gonna throw me out in the streets. Okay, please. Morgan, I am begging you.
Oh my god.
Morg, please.
I don't exactly have my purse on me.
Have you got a pen and paper?
Yeah, I do.
1612
1612
1988 2912.
Always remember how adult we used to think credit cards were.
0882.
82. I've got it. Well, you are the best, Morg.
He's still got cocaine clinging to his nostrils. Yeah, here's the thing. If it was a relative, I would help. If it was Miles on the phone, I would help.
No wonder your business is going under. The security code on the door.
What about it?
I've been watching, Morgan. Why did you choose 1907? It was Frida Kahlo's year of birth, the year of Valaton's portrait of Gertrude Stein, and of course, Vanessa Stephen married the great art critic Clive Bell.
1907 was the year my great-grandfather, Douglas Pickren, worked in a studio in Montmartre.
Never heard of him.
Oh, his best pieces only made it as far as the walls of my childhood home.
A meager legacy is better than none at all.
I feel comfortable around portraits. I'm never alone.
You needed their company.
My parents died in a car accident when I was 14. Jamie became my guardian. Then came his troubles. He frittered away his inheritance leading the high life until it led him. If Mum and Dad were alive, they'd have shaken some sense into him. They were wonderful people.
Nothing is more powerful than the portraits we paint in our minds. One of the great disappointments of adulthood is realizing that our idols are as flawed as anyone else. You've not known hardship anyway.
Hardship is relative.
Don't tell me about hard times.
You're deluded by self-pity. You've squandered this. You've had more chances than some have in a lifetime.
Uh-oh, our relationship's at rock bottom.
They'll come back on soon.
I know, but unfortunately, I haven't got all night.
Stand up? Why would I stand up? I guess I'd try to seduce him.
You feel alone. You've taken matters into your own hands because no one would support your talent. I'd have displayed your paintings here. I still could. I like you, Dorian.
She's never gonna buy this, though.
Get back in your pose.
He hates my guts. And ninja switch. I knew it. She did the ninja switch.
Let go of me! Dorian. No, 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 no. Dorian, no, 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 no.
Did you really think I'd be such a cliche? Okay, I'll admit, the PAD bomb wasn't real. But this is. I'm going to paint you. And you are going to...
You had a gun this whole time and you let those punks get away.
I don't know.
Madam? It's Sergeant Robin Latif.
No, he's still here. I can hear voices. Can you come to the door, please?
It's a policeman.
Get rid of him, or I will.
Madam.
What's the problem?
A group of vandals have been breaking into businesses in the area. Wanted to check up on you.
Oh, wow. No, I haven't seen anything untoward.
You alone?
Yes, totally.
Wrong answer. He said he heard voices.
Madam, I'm going to come in.
Burglarizing thugs? Don't they have jobs? All good here, Sergeant. That is a sergeant's badge, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
My sister's an inspector, so I know the Met Police ranks quite well.
May I ask who you are?
Ooh, this is embarrassing. He's caught us here, darling. You'd have to hold a gun to this one's head for her to admit she's smitten.
Is this your partner?
You can't lie to a policeman, sweetheart.
Yes, Sergeant. I know it's deeply unprofessional, but we got carried away.
It's a bit creepy in there. Feels like the portraits are watching you.
My cop stash has seen worse.
Fair enough.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
I can lock up, sweetheart.
He knows
What's
something's
your
up.
partner up to?
Staying tuned into the radio.
Sounds like a busy night. I'll leave you to it.
Is your, sister on duty this weekend?
No, she's still recovering from injuries she sustained at the riots a couple of months back.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Alex and I were on duty in Brixton, so I can understand what she faced.
And yet our dear Prime Minister wants to cut police spending.
Well, that's above my pay grade, sir.
It's the people who suffer at the end of the day. Good night, Sergeant.
My cop stash smells trouble.
Well done. No one got hurt.
I'm hanging around for a bit. Something's off.
They were a cautious couple, Sarge. No need to be weird about it.
Shut up.
Sergeant Latif and Constable Jackson responding. We're travelling to the scene.
If those policemen had sussed you, would you have killed them?
I prefer to avoid death. Sometimes the choice isn't in my hands.
So you have rules?
I have ambitions.
Yeah, I could have run out the back door while he was distracted by the cop.
Your intern, Sam. What does she get out of this?
Valuable
Exposure.
experience in the field.
For no money. You're exploiting her.
I told you, I have no income and I get no funding. I can't pay her.
She's one of the few who shares your passion for portraiture. Don't you think you have a responsibility to her?
I have many responsibilities.
Stop justifying your sins.
Sins? I didn't have you pegged for a preacher.
You epitomize everything wrong with this country. You take all you can from those below you and give nothing back.
What do you want me to do?
Make amends.
Look, I repaid Sam the best way I could by hanging her painting on my wall. Okay, it's not money, But it's the first time her work has been professionally accepted, and that counts for a lot.
I got a bar back.
I guess I have changes to make to my painting. You really value portraiture above all else. Over profit, over decency. A very small part of me respects that.
Enough to let me go.
Let's see. Tell me more about these portraits. You can stand if you like.
Oh, I'm certain the painting he's making changes depending on the ending. I'm certain of that. If my relationship with him was better, I'm guessing it'd be more accurate. I'm guessing he's going to paint a...
2 months before the subject died.
I'm guessing the portrait he's making now is like monstrous.
Made all the more vivid by the artist's use of vermilion red. It's a solemn painting. He knew the end was near and didn't sanitize that. I see the reality of age, but also a life well lived. No regrets.
Such dignity. What else?
This gem of a portrait by Richard Greaves, a wonderfully classical style. Applied these broad brushstrokes with the high forehead and the straight muted background colours. There's no bad mark on contrast to the beautiful light. Her skin lives. Strokes. Everyone has been placed with absolute precision to create this sense of.
He just paints Henry Cavill as Wolverine if you get full bars.
It's appropriate that the poses are so self-conscious.
Illusion of naturalism about them. And the high.
She never shuts up.
Fun, modern.
You're right. There is talent in this room. Talent that I'll always be committed to.
What about that one?
The Technicolor take on the Mona Lisa. Formally, it's faithful, down to the artist's use of sfumato, the blurred softening of the outlines which defined Leonardo's masterpiece.
A technique I use myself.
The same artist did the piece that hangs in the anteroom.
So androgyny is their motif?
How so? The Mona Lisa is a woman.
In popular normative opinion, yes. But it's actually a composite of Lisa Gherardini and Salai, Leonardo's male assistant and lover. Da Vinci saw that gender was the greatest veneer of all, and that true humanity has no such boundaries. Wouldn't you agree?
I'm going to agree, just because I think if I get my relationship to hit rock bottom with him, he's going to fucking kill me. So I'd kiss his ass.
I would.
You're on edge.
Perceptive as ever.
Doobie.
I presume all the paintings are varnished. It'll help.
Rocking that fat chronic blunt.
Oh, that's strong.
Pure indica. The best sleep aid.
Yeah.
but it's also laced with something. Oh, wow, man. I took the liberty of ordering a pizza. I hope you don't mind.
Stop justifying your sin. You epitomise everything wrong in this country. You think sleeping with Nikki would save your business? I bet you're hungry, huh?
Pudding sandwich for you?
Made it myself. It's been ringing incessantly.
Answer it. Hello?
You've got a nerve.
Should have been here hours ago.
I've had a lot on my plate this evening.
Look, you little shit. What I've done for you is unprecedented. All I asked for in return was a couple of fucking orgasms.
Nikki,
Maybe you think you've outsmarted me.
Or something, but you need to consider your position very carefully.
this isn't going to happen.
What, tonight?
Ever.
Oh, cute. Look, I'm willing to let this slide if you'll just come over now.
You don't get it, do you? This is wrong.
I could ruin you if I wanted to.
I'm already
Future
ruined.
Piss out business is riding on my painting.
I'll have to find a way without you then, Nikki.
I'm pulling the plug.
I want my painting back first thing.
Hello, Nikki.
Who the fuck are you?
All you need to know is my aunt's the editor-in-chief of one of the country's biggest tabloid newspapers.
Blackmail? Morgan, seriously?
The media loves an extramarital affair. Art and sex. What a scoop.
You have no proof.
Want to bet?
Morgan's told me every juicy, shocking detail.
Don't call again. You're not getting the portrait back. Sorry, I just couldn't stand her inhumanity any longer.
Anyway. I'm out of paint. Gonna need a lot of green. She's wearing a lot of green. Elijah Wood is the psycho bomber in the gallery.
Is it done?
Almost. You know, I'm just opening your eyes, Morgan.
So you are a preacher then?
Please. Religion repulses me. Theism gave rise to the hierarchical systems of power that plague humanity today. Monarchs, presidents, prime ministers. We're preconditioned to serve, yet we're shocked by the greed of politicians and bankers scrambling their way to the top of the tree. It's been like this for decades, and it will be like this for decades to come unless someone takes a proper stand.
God damn that phone!
Hey, Borg.
The bottom of the tree would like to speak to you.
Hello?
Hey, Morg. You answered. Listen,
I trashed the room.
thanks for bailing me out. Oh, Mum and Dad have this all me now, eh?
Oh my god, he did trash the
All the
room.
walls and the drugs.
What is wrong with you?
And do you know the fucking maddest thing, yeah? If I had it all again, I'd probably just do the fucking same.
Stop saying these things. I'd like to think you wouldn't.
I need saving, Morg.
How much more can I do?
You're supposed to be the smart one, so just think of something.
There.
You can beat this.
Look, Morg, listen, just like float me a couple of hundred, yeah, and then we'll call it quits.
No.
Jamie?
So, who the fuck is this?
I'm a friend of Morgan's.
Please stay out of this.
You know, for all of Morgan's flaws, you're a real parasite.
What the fuck did you just say?
You're siphoning society's resources for your avarice. People like you need to be exterminated.
Who the fuck is this? What are you doing, my sister?
I'm guiding her better than you ever could.
What? Morgan, are you all right? Morgan!
Don't be an enabler. I can't help it. It's who I am.
Your local church choir have got going. Listen to those fools. The glory that they sing of was founded on the suffering of millions. This mindless patriotism veils the divisions that sunder our country. Divisions this Prime Minister seeks to ignore, or even uphold. Wouldn't you agree, Morgan? Stay there! Morgan?
So it is a real gun. And out come the zip ties. That's
I didn't want
great.
to tie you up like an animal. After all I've taught you, this is my thanks.
I don't owe you anything, Dorian. You're just full of hate.
Yeah, that would rock my world.
Someone will have heard my screams and called for help.
No one is coming to save you, Morgan.
How can you be so sure?
Because your actions have closed off all your options. You've burnt all your bridges.
Hello, emergency service operator. Which service do you require?
Yeah, listen, somebody's got my, sister hostage in Argyle Manor.
Sir, how much have you had to drink?
Oh, just fuck off!
Jamie to the rescue!
Why are you doing this, you madman?
For our future, Morgan. It's always been decided for us by the self-interested and the ignorant. It's time to take back that agency.
He's got the power of
We must
cocaine!
weaponize and target the pressure points that will truly harm the establishment. Beauty itself is but the sensible image of the infinite. Francis Bacon. Thank you for being part of my stand against oppression.
You're taking a stand against the Prime Minister at a portrait gallery. That makes no sense. You lunatic.
Thank you.
A fish rots from the head down. The entire establishment is defunct. My actions today shall be a catalyst for change. A stand to show people that with precision and organization, we can destabilize and overhaul the system.
Through brutality. It's not a worthy catalyst for change. Change can be inspired, but you need a message that's powerful enough to unite everyone. But Da Vinci was born a peasant, so anonymous that his surname was merely the town he grew up in. He committed his life to conveying a message through his art, and the world listened.
Well, opinions are like assholes.
I wish a beautiful
Mine is
message
best.
was all it took. I tried to find the beauty, but all I saw was chaos. If you'd just have believed in me, we could have opened Britain's eyes together.
I've seen worse likenesses. Cocaine gives me strength.
Jamie! The gun. Get the gun.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Can you cut me free?
Yep. You all right? Come here.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Jamie, you look far worse than I imagined.
Yeah, fuck you.
Forget it, Dorian. You're beaten.
What the fuck is so funny?
One more step and we're all dead. The bomb under your chair was real, Morgan.
You're lying.
Your risk to take.
Fuck him. Nice! Everyone is dead. She didn't try shooting him again or running or I don't know. Shooting him in the face. So what do you say? We go for the second campaign, the 2021 version? You feel like that was one of the bad endings, do you? can't skip this. We're stuck with it. Yeah, we'll get more Frostpunk 2. I'm just not sure when. Good time to reflect on the first blind run. I agree. I object to this particular story's seeming interest in making a positive relationship with the Psycho Bomber character. I mean, yeah, in real life you could take either approach, but it really seemed to reward you for getting on his good side and agreeing with his philosophy. Showdown failed. Foedown failed. I didn't pick up Space Marine 2. Not yet. So let's see. One thing I wish that this type of game would do that the Telltale series did was it would show you statistics of the decisions you made compared to the decisions that other people made playing the game. So, for instance, if I had shot Dorian, it would have said, you and 38% of other players also shot Dorian, and this many people didn't. I always liked seeing statistics like that. And this it just tells you how many endings you got and how many scenes you discovered. So, yeah, I think it would be nice to have more statistics. A nation divided, Brexit and the global pandemic of fractured society. Amidst the chaos, unfiltered social media has come to define our culture and reality.
The subject's auburn hair has been accentuated by the artist's use of alizarin crimson. It's often used to paint blood. It makes for a truly evocative frame in which to nestle such a powerful visage. The artist mainly used filbert and round brushes to really perfect the curvature of the model's features.
Is that a guy or a girl?
Maybe neither.
Fair play. It's a dope piece.
It's for sale if you're interested. We only showcase portraits by undiscovered artists. All of the proceeds go to them, so any support is huge.
Yeah, I would, but I've got the next 20 years paying off my student loan, so...
Fair play. What can I show you next?
Never trust a man in a bolo tie.
I came to see. The portrait of my princess, Ziggy Ray.
Arriving tomorrow. It'll be on display in our main exhibition room, exclusively for the weekend.
Got it. Well, I'll come through then.
See you soon, sir.
I like how his shirt matches his mask.
No flash photography, sir?
Oh, sorry, man. No cap. You got the best portrait exhibition in London. Congrats.
Thanks. You can take off your face mask if you want. I won't tell if you won't.
Safe. So listen, this girl I met on a dating app says that you've got a little side hustle.
What are you after?
An eighth?
45.
Come on, man. Do it for 25.
It's pure indica. Do you want it or not?
This is all I've got.
It's pure indica, man.
Then I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about, sir. Have a good day.
Hey, they repaired the bomb damage nicely.
Welcome to the Ziggy Ray livecast with me, your girl Ziggy Ray. Guys, I'm stupidly excited about my collaboration with Turner Prize-winning artist Nikki Dryden Oakes. It's my first ever portrait. I was so
Click-holding,
nervous,
the FMV
and I
game.
can't wait for you guys to see it. It gets unveiled tomorrow morning at Argyle Manor. Get there nice and early to show some love. Art is dope.
Britain has been torn asunder. Over 100,000 people killed by a virus.
He hasn't aged a day.
Inequality is a true pandemic befalling the populace. What is your future? What is our future? What's your future? Are you? Yeah. What's your future?
No.
Sir, please, I don't want any trouble.
Your gallery is venerating capitalist figureheads.
This is an exhibition, not a gallery.
Whatever you want to call it, stop it! Society cannot fester any longer.
Sir, please, I do understand your concerns. Just be respectful.
See it? The broken system. The chaos we head towards.
Not if we can help it.
Off you go, mate.
Everything all right, sir? We've had a number of complaints about him.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. He's always around here shouting rubbish through that megaphone. You two should pop by tomorrow to see Ziggy Ray's portrait.
Who? Our famous influencer, Sarge. She won a big reality TV show a few years back. She's got millions of followers.
I don't care.
Sorry.
Thanks for the offer. Sadly, we're both on duty all weekend.
Well, I totally appreciate that.
Get your clicker out, they count.
Is that your disappointed face?
Nikki, of course not. You'd never see that.
I saw some police leaving.
Just checking up ahead of tomorrow.
Huh.
Welcome home, Mrs. Dryden Oakes. Shall I show you the exhibition room? Here we are. Decent little space, isn't it?
Well, you have to do something with these little places, don't you?
I made room specially. It'll be the absolute centerpiece.
You won't need that much space. Ziggy's shorter than she looks online.
You brought it with you. What about the scheduled delivery?
I cancelled it. Don't worry. The extra attention might get this lot sold as well.
Well, that is the hope.
What about these?
I was just deciding which
Doge.
to hang. I've only got space for one of them.
Which one were you leaning towards?
Doggy. Honestly, if I was going to pick one to exhibit, I'd probably pick Blue Girl.
This is a portrait by a prodigiously talented young woman named Riley Mulheron.
Bit weird, but tell me more.
The subject's her ex-girlfriend, and Riley herself is a child of subculture. Years of invalidation from her peers forced her to bleed through her art. The subject stares heavenward in aspiration, lit by streaks of starlight. The brushstrokes are long and languid, otherworldly even, reflecting
Whoa!
this...
Hello!
Nikki. Not here.
No better place, Morgan. You owe me this much, don't you?
Yo! Yo! Not with them watching.
I knew no one would disturb us. Now guard that case with your life.
I will, Nikki. I promise.
It's the bolo tie. They cannot resist the bolo tie.
Stupid thing.
Speak of the devil, Riley. I was just showing someone your portrait.
What they think of that ugly mug?
Loved it, obviously. Your work is some of my best.
Oh, sorry, I'm still a little fucked up from last night.
Hope it's not.
Don't say coronavirus. I'm so over that shit. Look, I need that money from my last portrait you sold.
Sure, I'll transfer it Monday morning. My commission is going to be high, though. It was a hard sell.
Your best work is a hard sell.
Price of entry, right.
See ya.
Why was there no option not to get molested by the art dealer? Whatever. Artist, whatever.
Hey, Sappy.
Hello, Morgan. How may I help you?
Call Jamie.
Calling Jamie.
Morg, you've caught me at a rather hectic moment.
Or I can call back.
No, it's all right.
All right, I'm just packing for Hong Kong. I've got 4 months of multitasking ahead of me anyway.
4?
Thoroughness is the buzzword.
But little Charlie...
Well, he's 10, Morg, so not quite so little anymore.
10? Really? Whoops.
Not much of a model uncle, am I?
Well, I'm not mum of the year either.
Must be hereditary.
Anyway,
Hong Kong's my last hurrah. I'm winding down after this SBR.
Whatever that is.
strategic business review.
Look, I'm sorry I'm missing this weekend. You excited? Ziggy Ray's last poster's blowing up.
It's looking very promising.
Looking good.
You're smoking again, Morg.
It helps me relax.
Mummy? Your nephew has just walked in. He's been asking about you all day.
I'm so high, but all right.
Go on, give him the phone.
Hello.
Hi, Charlie. How are you, big man?
You come to help Mummy pack?
Yeah. Come visit. We can play more video games while she's gone.
Hey, you know the house rules on video games.
Sorry.
We'll see what we can do.
We're having a family dinner tonight. I'd love to see you.
I can't tonight. I've got a lot of work to do. I'll make it up to you.
Okay.
I love you.
Love you too.
I know, I know.
He's the worst uncle ever. Damn that toilet stall.
Excuse me?
Oh, hi. I hope you don't mind me borrowing the armchair.
Nice boots.
That's what they're there for, customers. You can remove your face mask if you want.
Thanks. The chair's a bit rickety, could do with a refurb. I'm looking to paint a copy of one of your portraits.
Look, madam, we're closed.
Oh, you don't usually close this early, do you?
No, but we have a big weekend ahead, and... Sorry, how did you get in? The front door should have been locked.
I'm afraid it wasn't.
My security system was armed.
I don't know what to tell you. I walked right in.
So is this just going to be the same script as before? Okay, well, in this case, I honestly probably would let it go because the system does look like it's kind of fucked up sometimes.
Sorry for the confusion, madam. There must have been some sort of error or something.
Well, it's all right. These things happen. Anyway, don't worry. I turned the lock with my own hands after I came in. I wouldn't want someone lifting one of these beautiful paintings.
Well, they aren't quite Rembrandt.
Rembrandt was overrated.
Seriously?
Yeah, just a well-versed imitator of Caravaggio.
Each to their own.
This all seems weirdly familiar.
We've got a big day tomorrow and we're closing early.
Oh, yeah, the Dryden Oaks portrait of Ziggy Ray. How'd you pull that off?
We displayed Nikki's portraits before she became, you know.
Won the Turner Prize. And of course, there's the personal link. You know, you do a great thing here, showcasing emerging artists. Oh, I'm Dorian, by the way.
Morgan. Dorian, like...
Dorian Lee, the fashion icon.
It's a lovely name. I must say, you're the first ever reproduction artist to visit one of my exhibitions.
You mean forger?
Faithful reproduction is an art in itself, although you would be Rembrandting a Caravaggio.
Touché. Now, I've been, just struggling for inspiration recently.
It's tough. That's why I gave up painting myself. I just didn't have it. I figured I'd contribute more by helping those who did.
In that case, could
I paint you?
You would make an amazing subject in so many ways. You really seem quite enthralling.
I guess I could spare half an hour.
Brilliant. Let me just reconfigure.
Do you want me to give you a hand?
Oh, could you move the easel? That would be great.
Sure.
Thanks. A bit further back.
Don't let go!
Take a seat.
The easel has a bomb.
I'm sorry about my Rembrandt comment. I have some strong opinions.
It was bold, but valid. Rembrandt stole from his students for the last 10 years of his career.
this is just going to be the same story as the other one, I don't really see the need to keep going here.
It's going to be great.
She'll be drawing the Bitcoin monkey.
Let's leave it there for tonight. I can sit for you again next week. Dorian, I need to go home.
I tell you what, I'll take some reference photos and then I won't have to come back. Can I borrow your smartphone?
You haven't got your own?
I'm not really the smartphone type.
That's refreshing to see.
But how are you going to get the photos to yourself?
I'll email them to you.
Oh, okay.
If you have an email address, that is.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I'm not that sketchy.
Can you give me my phone back, please? Okay, Dorian, I think... That's an important call. Give me...
Oh, no.
All right. That's it. I'm done.
I wouldn't if I were you. Stand up, and this room ends up looking like a Jackson Pollock. Have a feel under your seat. That is a PAD, pressure-activated detonator. A bomb, Morgan.
This really is just going to be the same thing.
It's a similar principle to a grenade. Once the safety pin is removed, the striker lever and percussion cap collide, creating a spark, which triggers the detonator. Once you sat on that chair, you became the safety pin.
This isn't real.
Go on. Try it. You've never been someone's muse, have you?
Do you want money?
Camille
There's
Claudel
nothing
to
in the top.
Rodin,
I could
or
transfer
Elizabeth
you
Vidal
some,
to Rossetti,
or a painting.
or
You
Frida
take any
Kahlo
one
to
of these.
Diego Rivera, or
Dorian,
vice
what do you
versa.
want?
Be smart, Morgan. Get rid of her.
Morgan, are you there?
Yes, Nikki.
You rejected my last call. Anyway.
I need you again. I've booked our usual suite at the Ransom. 464.
I'll make my excuses at home. I'll take your silence as a yes. Don't let me down.
My skin crawls every time she calls.
Can't keep me here.
Cézanne sometimes needed dozens of sittings with his subjects. Goya sometimes needed only a day. I just want the night.
You clearly know your art, Dorian. But I take it you didn't learn how to make bombs at art school.
You assume I had the privilege of attending such an establishment. My mother was a survivalist who taught me and my brother to make rudimentary explosives.
Progressive parenting?
Perhaps. Or perhaps I'm just another millennial who spent too much time on the wrong internet forums. Whichever narrative suits. Thanks for taking an interest, though.
We're in love.
How do I know that the bomb under my chair is real?
I had a feeling you'd ask that.
Dorian?
She blew up La Blue Girl.
Now, calmly, tell me what time Nikki's painting's being delivered.
It's being delivered at 6 a.m. by a fine art transportation company. It'll be brought in through
Yeah, the
back
doggo's
door,
safe.
just through there.
We have until the morning, as I'd hoped.
That's what you're really after, isn't it?
How much longer must we suffer at the whim of this government? They have taken away our liberty. They have allowed thousands to die. Come on, I know you can hear me.
He's not going to stop.
You capitalist bastard.
I've got a bomb for that.
We cannot and we shall not be silenced.
Huh.
How did you get in here?
My uncle was a locksmith.
And I'm a
As
locksmith.
a teenager, I apprenticed for him and learned how to pick almost anything. Such lowly, manual jobs were all I could aspire to at that age.
Yes, those aren't the hands of a painter. I'm guessing you could do with a good night's sleep, too.
My reality means I have to pursue my passion outside working hours. Anything else you want to critique to make me feel more out of place?
That's not what I was doing. Art is for all, and all are welcome at my exhibitions.
Well, that is a utopian vision. But I, like many, exist under a glass ceiling.
You think what you're doing here will break that ceiling?
You think sleeping with Nikki will save your business?
Where are you going?
Wash my
Toilet.
brushes.
I need to wash my brushes.
You can't just leave me here, alone. Surely, what if I try to escape?
I won't clean up the mess.
Cry in pain or cry in panic. Hey, a different choice. Wow. Call for help.
Hello, Sappy.
Hello, Morgan. How may I help you?
Call the police.
I didn't quite catch that.
Call the police.
Call emergency services. Is this correct?
Yes.
Calling emergency.
Shit.
Use the force. Use it.
wonder what your sister wanted.
So you know a bit about me?
Of course I do.
Sorry, this building is haunted. It does that.
We have a custom lighting setup for exhibitions. The electrical board must be playing up and causing the presets to glitch.
I like it.
You didn't need to hold me hostage, you know. I'd have posed for you beyond tonight, voluntarily.
That wouldn't have set me apart.
What do you mean?
The recognition of one's work often depends on the mythos around it. You know the story of the portrait of Madame X by John Singer Sargent? Scandalized for being too sexually suggestive by the bourgeoisie of 19th century France.
Yeah, I know of it.
Now, it's one of the most famous portraits in history. Infamy is a strong currency. A hostage painting would be a watershed, don't you think?
So this is some sort of performance piece?
Yeah, let's call it that. A once-in-a-lifetime performance.
I see what you're saying. This country's changed. Fuck, the world's changed. And it hasn't been kind to my business. It used to be all about the art. But I can't help that it's an emporium now. The paintings are products, and my critiques, sales pitches.
And the vanity project of a talentless influencer is your last chance of survival. You sell out.
We all sell out one way or another, baby.
How much commission do you take from each sale?
It's minimal. It's just to help cover my costs. My enterprise respects artists.
That is exactly what you said to me. It was a striking, naturalistic profile of my niece. It was one of my best pieces to date.
What? No, I'd have recognized you, Dorian. You must have used another name or something. Show me what you're painting. I'll recognize your style.
Admin fees, time, expertise, all reasons you gave to keep the proceeds once it was sold. You are cheating artists.
Without my exhibitions, they'd have no platform.
You have a responsibility to us. You're not a lost cause, you know.
What?
Call the artist. Make amends.
By telling them that a psychopath blew up their portrait.
These contact names. You only see the product, not the person.
Hello? Riley, it's Morgan Haynes.
Yeah, I'm kind of busy.
I can hear that. I'm calling about your
Portrait. I'm really sorry, but
It's blown up.
What about it?
It's blown up huge.
It's been sold. The person I showed it to earlier bought it there and then.
Congratulations.
No shit. That's dope. It's a shame you're taking most of the profit.
Yeah, the commission.
Duh.
Sorry, I've got a lot on my mind.
A bit slow this evening, are we?
Yeah.
Look, my commission's all yours too. Same goes for the earlier painting. Your talent earned it.
And I hope you give me the pleasure of displaying your work here again.
I appreciate that, Morgan. But sadly, I won't.
Keep the commission.
Sorry?
Couple of hours ago,
I got a phone call from Zé Philippe. You know?
London's most fire art curator.
He wants all my shit. I'm glowing up.
Congratulations, Riley.
Thanks. Peace out.
I'd have paid her from my own pocket, too.
In life, there are just some people who outgrow us and never look back.
Oh. Sorry for lying to her.
No. Your intentions were pure. I guess I have changes to make to my painting.
Hate it! Use a lot of green, even though he's not wearing any green.
There is talent in this room. I can see a few of these on the walls of great galleries.
Portrait painting is dying. Everyone has a camera now, and that gives them an agency over how the world sees them.
And the world laps up these illusory images. Just look at Ziggy Ray and her cult-like following.
The safety net of fame meant that she could relinquish that agency to Nikki's paintbrush on her own terms.
Nikki's been married, what, 10 years now?
Relationships are complicated.
Behave.
I wouldn't know. Jamie.
Morgan?
Jamie, are you okay?
No, not really. I'm abandoning everyone. It's not right. It's not good for Charlie.
I thought you said this was the last time.
One final push and then you can retire and
Focus entirely on your family.
If he hasn't broken up by then.
Mummy,
Darling, what are you doing up?
there are people shouting
It's
outside
noon.
my room.
What? What the fuck's going on out there?
Jamie? Charlie?
Morgan?
Everything's gonna be all right, guys. Just... Dorian, that's my sister and nephew.
They'll be all right. Police response time for the wealthy is 3 times quicker than the average. On another note, your phone passcode. 1992. Why did you choose it? 1992 was the year that Francis Bacon died, but that's a bit obscure and macabre.
It's just some random choice.
Mood lighting.
If this were real life, I would not attempt to seduce her, so I guess I'm going to stand up.
You know what? Fuck this. I'm not sitting here any longer.
Morgan?
The best thing I can do now is take you with me. I don't care anymore.
No. Morgan. No, Morgan, stay there, don't move! Gotcha.
Why are you doing this to me? You bitch.
Well done for calling my bluff. But I don't lie about everything. I'm going to paint you. And if you don't let me, I will kill you.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Sir? It's Sergeant Robin Latif. I know you're in there. I can hear your voices. Please open the door.
It's a policewoman.
No shit. Follow my lead. Sir? Evening. Oh, do you mind if I...
Oh, we are outside. Where's the curator?
Just in here. Morgan!
Who's run out the back by now?
Everything all right? Of course.
All good. Why have you stopped by?
There's been a sudden spate of antisocial behaviour in the area. We wanted to check up on you.
Oh, well, people must be taking out their frustrations. It's been a tough couple of years, Sergeant. That is a sergeant's badge, right? My sister's an inspector, so I know the Met Police ranks quite well.
And I heard you say that you're a sergeant.
Who are you?
Oh, well, this is embarrassing. She's caught us here, babe.
Your partners?
Yeah, to all intents and purposes, but you'd have to hold a gun to this one's head to make it official.
Right.
Yes, Sergeant. It's extremely unprofessional, but we can only see each other here. We both still live with our parents, you see.
London prices, eh?
Well, hopefully we'll get our own place soon. It's creepy in there. It feels like the portraits are watching you.
Anything else?
No. That's it.
Well, I can look up, hun.
You wouldn't comply, she'd shoot you in front of the cop. Yeah, but she could shoot the cop too. she has a semi-automatic. She could take us both out, no problem.
Where's your partner?
In the car. Minding the radio.
Sounds like a busy night. I'll leave you to it, Sergeant.
Is your sister still with the force?
No. She just got laid off, actually.
No. Sorry to hear that.
Lowest number of police on the streets for 40 years. Cuts, eh? It's the people who suffer at the end of the day. Good night.
She is sus.
Well done. No one got hurt.
I want to hang around for a bit. Something's off.
Oh, they're a gorgeous couple, Sarge. No need to be weird about it.
Reports of a crowd marching through Morsham Estate on Stanhope Road. All nearby units, please respond.
Oh, another one.
If that policewoman had sussed you, would you have killed her?
I try to avoid death, but the choice isn't always in my hands.
So you have rules?
I have ambitions.
If you're trying to teach me some sort of lesson, there's far more immoral people in this city.
Well, their comeuppance is coming too.
How do I survive tonight?
You could start by proving that some part of you still cares about the art.
And what if I don't?
You might surprise us both. Tell me about more of these paintings. Stand, if you want.
Here comes the montage.
You know, this is the only portrait I've painted that I've ever exhibited.
I thought you didn't rate yourself.
I don't. But I wanted to paint this subject. He posed for this 2 months before he died. I accentuated the high-key lighting by using vermilion. He knew the end was close and he didn't want me to sanitize that.
to show the reality of age, but also a life well lived.
Such dignity. What else?
There are many faces in this painting. It gives us that feeling of claustrophobia that we know, so we only see her face. Tightness together. Another form of restriction, combined with the flattened perspective. Flashes of red pulls this. It gives this contemporary painting a 1920s feel. It's even something by I love the clever use of simple lines over a textured background. Muted tones of the subject. The background and the body separated into three.
Blah 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 blah.
Contemplative, high contrast colors was to focus on those areas for too long. Instead, our eyes immediately directed back to the face. Depict that sadness that the artist wanted to portray. This is what portraits should be. You're right. There's talent here. I'd lost sight of that.
What about this one?
A technicolor version of the Mona Lisa. Formally, it's faithful, down to the use of sfumato, the blurred smoothing of outlines that defined Leonardo's masterpiece.
If nothing else, we learned the use of the word
painter did the piece
sfumato.
that hangs in the cellar.
So androgyny is their motif.
How
You
so?
learned a new word.
Mona Lisa is a woman.
Well, in popular normative opinion, yes. But it's actually a combination of Lisa Gherardini and Salai, Leonardo's male assistant and lover. Da Vinci saw that gender was the greatest veneer of all, and that true humanity has no such boundaries. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, I agree totally.
Yes, I would.
Sit back down. You seem on edge.
Perceptive as ever.
Do you want to smoke? I'm not stopping you. I'll allow it.
Yep, we found our pose. Excuse me while I kiss the sky.
Bet you're hungry, huh?
Ew, not for that.
Hope you like chow mein.
Would have preferred pad thai.
Well, you snooze, you lose.
Panda Express. The worst food I've ever had, by the way, Panda Express.
Sounds exciting. Let's go check it out.
Are they looking for you?
No. There'll be others out there tonight with far less subtlety than me.
Others?
Oh, She is ravenous tonight.
You've got a nerve. Should have been here hours ago.
I've had a lot on my plate this evening.
Look, you little shit. What I've done for you is unprecedented. All I asked for in return was a couple of fucking orgasms.
Nikki.
No. Maybe you think you've outsmarted me or something, but you need to consider your position very carefully.
I'm gonna say end it again, because I'm trying to keep my reputation with her high.
This isn't going to happen anymore.
What? Tonight?
Ever.
Ever.
Look, I'm willing to let this slide if you come over now.
You just don't get it. This is wrong.
I could ruin you if I wanted to. The future of your pissant exhibitions is riding on my painting.
Just as your future once rode on my exhibitions.
Oh, please. The world has seen my talent. I was always going to reach the top. You were just fortunate enough to be a stepping stone.
No one has a right to success. Most of the time, talent is redundant. It's about luck or privilege or who you fuck.
I'm pulling the plug. I want my painting back first thing.
Hello, Nikki.
Who the fuck are you?
All you need to know is that my uncle is the editor of the country's biggest tabloid.
Blackmail.
Seriously, Morgan?
Sexual coercion doesn't play well these days, Nikki.
You have no proof.
Oh, wanna bet? Morgan's told me every lascivious detail. And my recording of this call will corroborate them. Don't call again.
You're not getting the portrait back.
What was he gonna do? Stab her with the flag?
Sorry. I couldn't stand her inhumanity any longer. Let's get back to work.
Because that would have been too awesome.
Is it done?
Almost. I think it would garner a lot of attention on one of these walls. Remind me how many customers you had yesterday?
About 5 or 6. Something negligible.
If even a fraction of these likes turn up in person, your business is saved.
And perhaps portraiture will become relevant again. For a short while, at least.
It's astounding the clout these influencers carry.
For better or worse, a leader can govern through social media.
I wonder how far such a monopoly on society's attention could go. Sway elections, expose corruption, change the world. They are the dictators of our culture. Our new monarchs, regaled by legions. What a world we live in.
Ruled by TikTok.
What's your view on social media, Morgan?
Does it matter?
All your opinions matter to me. Go on. I'm listening.
It's a poison. We now live in an age of comparison and inferiority up against what we see on our screens.
Well, there's always someone better than you out there.
Exactly. Not to mention the proliferation of misinformation.
Especially when the airways are abused without filter.
And then there's the most insidious misinformation that bubbles beneath the surface.
Twitter.
That indoctrinates the disillusioned and crystallizes their resentment into radicalization.
You know, I'm trying to enlighten you, Morgan.
So you're a preacher?
Please. Religion repulses me. Theism gave rise to the hierarchical structures of power that plague humanity today. We're preconditioned to serve, and yet we're shocked by the greed of bankers and politicians scrambling to the top of the tree. It's been the same for decades, and it'll be the same for decades to come unless someone takes a proper stand.
Batman.
What's this now?
I sometimes hold exhibitions involving light installations.
What's the theme?
The cycle of life. This one's childhood.
Okay, it's seriously getting annoying now, Morgan.
Adolescence. Adulthood.
Stealth or attack?
I don't want this to end.
It will. Just as all life begins and ends. In darkness.
You didn't try to escape.
Hello, emergency service operator. Which service do you require?
Oh! And he's out with one punch.
I didn't want to tie you up like an animal. All I've taught you, and this is the thanks I get.
One
I don't
punch.
owe you anything, Dorian. You're just full of hate. You know, it's only a matter of time before the police get here.
But I haven't finished.
Forget about your painting. What does it matter?
This is how it's got to be.
It can't be just about the painting. What do you want?
That's a question that never gets asked of the people. Our generation has been through every upheaval. The cultural, technological, social, political, economic. And not once have we had an ounce of agency in our future. It's always been decided for us by the self-interested and the ignorant. It's time to take back that agency.
Quick, get back, Sarge. We need to call for backup. We have a suspected armed hostage situation at Argyle Manor. Firearms unit required urgently.
We're working on dispatching an SCO-19 unit to you as soon as possible.
Working on?
You've watched way too many conspiracy theory videos, Dorian.
I chose your exhibition as a symbol. A place of hope, corrupted by the greed and inhumanity that consumes society.
You fucking psychopath. A single hostage in a meaningless art exhibition won't change anything.
Oh, but it's not meaningless this weekend, is it? The eyes of the world had turned to it, and that's what made it so perfect.
Perfect for what?
To be a small brushstroke as part of our larger piece.
Huh?
Sorry, people, can you just stay back? Stay right back there. Phone down, please. Alex, what's happening?
Firearms have to be diverted. They're trying to get another unit out to us as soon as possible.
Diverted to where? What the hell's going on? I'm sorry, I said stay back. Alex, here, please. I know, it's very exciting, but please stay back, please.
Just art zombies.
And when Alexander saw
the breadth of his domain, he wept, for there no more fears.
For there was nothing left to conquer.
Nice quote.
Benefits of a
Thank you
classical
for being my
education.
part in our stand against oppression. Today is a statement, a catalyst for change.
Through brutality. That isn't a worthy catalyst for change. Change can be inspired, but you need a message powerful enough to unite all. Leonardo da Vinci was born a peasant, so anonymous that his surname was merely the town he was born in. He committed his life to conveying a message through his art, and the world responded.
I wish a beautiful message was all it took.
Wow, it's actually a person this time.
If you'd just believed in me, we could have walked out of here together into a new Britain. The bomb under your chair.
The one you lied about, you mean?
I may have bent the truth at times, but I never lied once in here. Goodbye, Morgan.
Wait, what does that mean? Dorian? Dorian! Dorian!
Stop! Enough! Stay back!
Calm down, please.
Please, enough of that!
Influencers.
Can anyone hear me? Hello? Help! I'm inside! Can you hear me? Help! Help!
We are presented with the portrait of a great society. It is a veneer, a lie. No petitions or marches will bring the change we need. We've been left with no option but violence. Today, our statements throughout London will echo around the world.
Bye-bye.
Our masterpiece.
Huh. So yeah, in the end, kiss the ass of your hostage taker. Well, I'm turning the game down now. Hopefully you can hear me a little better. So that was the gallery. My thoughts on the game. I think it's completely redundant. The fact that it's essentially the same story twice, just given different different time zones or time eras to have it set in is an interesting change. But that's all it is. It's somewhat interesting. It's not interesting enough on its own to make it worth playing through the same narrative again twice. Especially since the choices seem to go the exact same way no matter what you do. So I don't know. It didn't feel like it didn't feel worth playing twice. I thought the performances were all good. The fact that they were able to play both, villain and hero in their respective eras was interesting again, but again, not interesting enough. So, I guess that's it. Kind of a bummer, I guess. I'm not blown away by this one. No pun intended. So I guess that's it for tonight. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.